All right, got just enough time to do another test drive here at Maple Motors. I've got one of the nicest Corvettes that I've had in a little while. It's a 1980 Corvette. 350 up under the hood, AC, power steering, power brakes, mirrored T-tops, red interior, aftermarket setup, American racing wheels, disc brakes in the front and rear, dual exhaust out the back. It's nice and shiny, sounds pretty good. Listen. We're gonna take this thing down the road, pick out flaws so you know what you get before you get here. Go to maplemotors.com, check out our financing, our shipping, and all of our inventory. It's about that time. Let's go for a ride. Okay, before we take off, we'll check out the interior. It looks like some of these panels may have been done at one time, but it is actually in really good shape, in good condition all the way around. Same with the column, the dash. This car's pretty. Seats. This panel over here looks pretty good. Buzzer works, you hear that? They say the AC works good on this one. Blower's already blowing there. Showing that on the mileage. Wipers, yeah. Tilt, yeah. Turn signals, flashing in the middle there. Same with the right side. Telescoping. I'm gonna go all the way in with it. I don't need it that close. That is cold. It's good, but it doesn't work on high. It only works on the setting right below it. Wow, windows come up fast, don't they? I gotta put y'all on that window anyways. Might as well with the cold AC, right? Well, we tried everything but the horn. Place your bets. Do you think the horn works? Let's look at these gauges first while you're thinking about that. Engine temperature's up in a good operating range. You probably need to stop and get some gas. Battery's charging. Oil pressure pretty good. Clock's working. How about that? Tach. Shows the choke still on. I wonder. Don't act like it. Horn. It does work. Okay, let's hit the road, see how it runs and drives. Time to hit the road. Let's see what we can find on this one here. Keep my seat belt on. Might as well roll the window up. Got AC. I don't get that too much with these old cars. Idle's really low, but it's still maintaining. It's not shutting off or anything. If it was up to me, I would idle it up just a pinch, but we're gonna leave it alone and see how it does. It's probably fine. I don't know about that choke light too. Might just take the air cleaner off and look, but yeah, I like the cold AC. That's nice. What's that buzzing noise? Trying to figure it out. It's just something vibrating somewhere. Alright, let's take off. This is the first time that I've driven this ride here. Good shift. Speedometer's working. Getting down into the throttle here. Passing gear is not connected. Brakes on this one. Check it out. Now your passing gear is basically your detent cable that goes up to the carburetor. Still got plenty of pep. You can always shift down manually. And yes, this AC is cold. The choke light's off. It's completely off now. Maybe it was on. Oh no, engine temperature was already up to operating temp, so I don't know why it'd still be on. No, it's back on now when I gave it throttle. I think it's a faulty light there. It's just my opinion, because it's running pretty good. Nice and smooth. Getting in those brakes, still silky. We'll go ahead and get some gas. And then we'll head over to the other parking lot, continue to watch our vitals, light up the undercarriage, check the headlights, tail lights, interior, do the full walk around in this car, and it'll be complete. So if you stick around by the end of the video, you should know everything front to back. Now, if I miss something, I'll send you more information. That's the deal, guys. That's the deal that I signed right there. We're ready to go. I'll be back. All right, so I did go ahead and put about $20 worth of premium 93 octane in this Corvette here. Always keep this little hole clean. Every time I see one of these, a lot of people don't know that, but you want to keep that hole clean. There was a tube hooked to this one. I don't think it's there anymore, but at least it stopped filling up with water and getting in your gas tank. This car is shiny, man. Doesn't have a perfect paint job though, but it still looks really good. Chipping off in here. Watching our gas gauge grow right there. That's nice. So it does work. Oh, no, never mind. That was just the startup light. Choke's still on though. All right. Well, guess it's time to roll. So I told you at the beginning, I'm probably gonna have to idle it up. I ended up having to idle it up a little. And it was just 100 RPM, that's all I needed. It was enough to keep her running with the AC on. I knew by the mid of the video, once we hit around 190, 200 degrees, the idle will come down a little bit and adjust. And even the little idle screw on the carburetor was just a tad loose, so when I tightened it up, it seemed like everything tightened up on that, and now it's doing great. I feel like it's at the perfect mark right now, because it's still about 550, 600 RPM is what it's showing on the dash. All right, I'm gonna try to get out of here and get back to the lot. Of course, we're at the 5 o'clock traffic, so it's a battle out here. It's a back road. At least it's a back road. One thing I like about this one, it is running smooth. With the cold AC blowing too on a 95-degree day. Be quiet just so you can listen around the vehicle as I'm driving down the road. It's actually pretty quiet in here, nice and smooth. Good exhaust note, it's not overpowering, it's not too loud or anything. Vitals are good, looks like oil pressure's around 25, 30, engine temperature's around 190. You'll see me idling the car up at the end of the video. I'll leave it in there. I'll leave everything in all my videos. There you go. Bump in the road. Not too bad. It was decent. Definitely felt the bump, but it wasn't beating me up or anything, shaking me around. Guys, we should make a new contest to see how many times you can catch during the week that people cut me off, because it's almost every video. I have to hit the brakes or slow down at some point, going a normal speed. It scares me a little bit driving these old cars and people doing that. They just don't care. But is what it is. I think everybody's just fighting the traffic. Picking out the flaws is coming up next. You can watch me work on the car, do whatever. I'm gonna do pretty much anything that happens during the test drive during the video. It gives you the real experience of, you know, this is an old car. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you in a minute. Okay, let's walk this wonderful ride here. Coming around the front. Light little cracks in that front bumper. Up here as well. Scuff. Nose has got a little spot too. But down the side, spots on the fender. A little dirt there. Come right off. Little chips. Midsection. Came off. some scuffs on top of the fender here. At one point I noticed this little vacuum line was off. That was after the intro. So if the car sounds any different, it definitely changed. It runs a lot smoother than the intro, but I found it. It was just laying right here, it came off. Don't know why, no rhyme or reason, it just did. But I put it back on and it's good. Little chips. I just say it how I see it, you know. Tell it how I see it. Ding in your muffler. I mean, not muffler, in your exhaust tip in the back. Missing the C. It's an Corvette. Little chips in some of your trim that they blacked out. Uh-oh. I actually know that guy. Coming down this side. Little dings. Up and over the fender. Chips here. What we got there? A little crack. Some paint chipped. Midsection. A little scuff there. Little chips. Scuff here. A little line there inside that light. Just want to make sure I didn't miss it. I'm always going back over areas too. Chip there by the door. Scuff. Well, let's go on to the interior. I gotta say, with the door panel, it does look like somebody has dyed this. It feels great, but you can see a little bit of blotchiness there. It's just dark. Maybe it was black at one time. Or that could be somebody used a different cleaner and kind of wiped a little bit of the dye off. I've seen that before. Buzzer is buzzing. Sorry about that. A little fade on the carpet there. It's not bad though. Looking at the seat and the glove box. Opening every little area I can. Wow, let's jump out of here. Oh. Remember at the beginning of the video I told you the idle seemed a little bit low on this one? I think the idle's a little bit low on this one because it don't like to stay running right now. Let me see if I can figure it out. Open up my handy dandy toolbox. Look at that RPM, it's 500. Alright, come on screwdriver. That one might work. Can I do it without taking my air cleaner off? No. right. We're gonna do this, guys. See if I can get it off without wrecking it. Literally got you in my mouth right now. All right. Looking round town. There's our screw. Let's see if I can turn it. Where'd my screwdriver go? It's gonna be a tight fit here. It's not long enough. It's been 1 week since you looked at me. Man, I just need a tad longer screwdriver. Got an idea. It's gonna be a lot easier than a screwdriver, but you know. What do we got in here? Maybe. No. Oh my goodness. I'm gonna edit all this out. Ooh. It's closer. I wonder if I got any needle nose vice grips in here. I thought I did. That's the ones I like. Ooh. I knew they were there. I think they're broke. Oh. They are. How rude. I might get them to work though. Come on. That thing is super loose. No wonder it's idled down so low. Can't get it to reach, guys. Unfortunately, I can't turn the idle up here because I gotta have a long screwdriver, a long skinny screwdriver at that. Hold on just a moment while I dig around in my bag. You wouldn't believe it. I got it turned. I had to use both my hands, move some hoses, you know. But I got it all back together. She's buttoned up. Check it out. Let me just show you. I got 2 full turns on it and then it connected. And it actually could come up a hair more, but I'm gonna leave it low like this because I got 2 full turns. Like I said, it was actually pretty easy to turn, but I had to get that big fat screwdriver I had up in there in between all these hoses. So listen to the motor. I want you to check it out. Still blowing that AC. Let me put my air cleaner back on. Sorry I drug the end of that video out there. I was trying. Had to dig through my backpack full of goodies. Endless surprises. Well, why are you fighting, man? Come on down with this hood. Definitely idled up some. Not bad. Let's see where it's at. Should be only like 100 more RPM here. And it is. Just above 500. It was at or below 500 before, so put my tool bag in here. This has got camera stuff, a few random tools, a jump box, just stuff that you need when you're out and about testing cars all day. Now guys, I appreciate you watching. I know it's a little different. I'm showing stuff when I'm working on it. I always do though. Don't forget the 100 detailed pictures, financing, and shipping. It's available at maplemotors.com. If you have any other questions on this car, we'll definitely help you out, hook you up. Thanks again for watching. Hit subscribe, share, and I'll see you in the next video.